So, if you just saw the last episode of DAIMA, you are excited, especially those of you that have been with Dragon Ball since the beginning. Super Saiyan 4 really just confirmed that DAIMA was Toriyama's love letter to his fans. What do I mean by this? Well, if you look at how we just got Super Saiyan 4 in DAIMA, you will understand. You will notice that this form was not earned, right? Goku didn't have to train for it. It was a gift that was given to him. And I truly believe that DAIMA was meant to be a love letter, a gift from Toriyama to all of us long-time fans. And to be honest, after watching this video, I think you're going to feel ashamed, but at the same time feel very loved. And I want to say ashamed because, like you, I've had a lot of critiques when it comes to DAIMA, right? The pacing, maybe it felt a little bit boring at times. You know, we had our issues with the story. But if you really think about it, this entire anniversary adventure that we're going on, that's about to come to an end, was a gift from a creator that gave us so much joy as we were growing up. Like, really think about it. DAIMA took us back to the beginning, right? We had Dragon Ball, where it was a kid Goku going on an adventure. And this is exactly what we got in DAIMA. They were reverted to kids. They were forced to make new friends like we saw in Dragon Ball. And then ultimately they were taken to this grand adventure. And in this case was to turn everybody back to adults. But if you think about it, the same way that Goku got turned back into a kid, this adventure was supposed to be a time where we got to reminisce, to go back to a more simple time. I don't know about you, but I grew up on Dragon Ball. And to me, the experience of every week waiting to see what Goku encountered next was what I lived for as a kid. And I think that that was what DAIMA was meant to be. This adventure that was supposed to bring us back to those feelings that we love to at times in our minds and in our hearts go back to. And if you think about it, I think that a lot of us with Super kind of felt left behind. Super wasn't really made for us long-time fans. It was truly made for a new generation of Dragon Ball fans. And that's okay. The stories, the pacing, the things that happen, the new transformations, they're all very different from what we grew up with. All of these new transformations that we experience as kids are the same things that these new fans got to experience as adults. And I think that for us, we felt a little like, oh, this is just a copy. This is just another Super Saiyan, just blue. And I get that. But at the same time, for a lot of people, that was their Super Saiyan. This was the first time that they saw Goku transform. And I truly believe that DAIMA was supposed to be this gift, right? This creation that Toriyama created for us to let us know, hey, I haven't forgotten about you. And the icing on the cake was this new transformation. This transformation, like I had mentioned before, was a gift given to Goku. And it actually represents this gift that Toriyama left behind for us. And what he did here towards the end of this adventure is that he ended this long-lived debate of, is Super Saiyan 4 canon or is it not canon, that divided a lot of fans. Because like you, yes, GT wasn't the best, but man, it gave us Super Saiyan 4, which is one of the most beloved transformations that Dragon Ball has. And throughout the years, there's been this debate, is this canon or is it not canon? And for a long time, the consensus was, it's not canon. So we almost felt like, yeah, we didn't like GT, but I love this transformation. Like, is there a way for it to be canon? And here it is. Toriyama's last gift to us all. Super Saiyan 4 becoming canon. Yes, it's a little bit different, but man, like even if you look at the way that Goku fights here, it has its own unique attributes that make it endearing. Because as I'm watching Goku run around, fight, move on all fours and jumping and all of these things, like I'm just reminded of Dragon Ball. Like I was instantly taken back to the time where we see Goku fighting, he's using his tail to move around punches, and I just couldn't help to go back to that time for me in Dominican Republic, where I was getting together with my friends to watch the next episode of Dragon Ball. And my hope with this video is that if you didn't notice this, that you think back to Daima, that you think back to Dragon Ball, and you notice this creator that gave us this amazing anime, that changed our childhoods forever, that pushed us to the gym, that let us know that even if you fail, it is okay to continue to try, because you're going to become a better version of yourself if you do. That he, as a creator, was still thinking of us, even though all of these years have passed and a new generation of Dragon Ball fans has arisen. Alright guys, well let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, just want to remind you that we must persevere. Peace.